we have reported extensively about the city of Bell, California, and all the outrage over sky-high salaries and pensions there. Now here's the question. How come no one seems to have known about this scandal sooner? Let's ask Ralph Nader, former presidential candidate. He's joining us on the phone. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you with us. We're all sitting back here wondering how come nobody knew of these sky-high, lavish pension and benefits and salaries before this?
Well, Stuart, I wrote a column on this. It's on commondreams.org. The real story is not just that these city managers and police chiefs were pulling down hundreds of thousands a year. In fact, the head of Bell, California, the city manager, his total compensation was over $1.4 million in 1 year. And the assistant manager was making over $500,000. The police chief was making $500,000. The city council people for part-time work were each given $100,000. So they had all the bases covered. So the real question is, if this was public information, and it is, why wasn't there a leak? Why wasn't there a whistleblower? Where were the citizens in Bell, California? So there's a huge deterioration of the civic culture here. We're told that the Attorney General, Jerry Brown, and the local district attorney are initiating investigations. Well, one thing they'll find out is that the pension board in California knew about these salaries 4 years ago and didn't do anything to inform the public.
Yeah, sir, that's the other side of the story here, because we're hearing from all over California and other states about the extraordinary, lavish pensions being paid and committed to former state workers, which we didn't know about in advance. Now we're discovering how much money some people are making. Is there another scandal there in our not knowing earlier?
Yes, of course. And the key thing is some people. It's these guys at the top. It's like some of the corrupt corporate executives and the corrupt big union chiefs in the past lathering their own nest, but that doesn't come down to the average municipal worker. This could not have happened in a New England town, Stuart. There's no way that people in New England towns wouldn't know what the city manager or the city council were paying. It's almost common knowledge. But in sprawl areas like Southern California or the cities, Atlanta, where there's really no community in these sprawl areas, there's no watchdog. The usual citizen gadfly doesn't show up at the city council meeting demanding this information. And it's all public information under the California Public Records Law. And there's no newspaper.
Ralph, I think from here on out, there will be those gadflies turning up to find out exactly who is being paid what.
That's the benefit of the story.
And it's going to happen. Ralph Nader, we're in agreement, and we value that. And thanks very much for joining us today. Ralph Nader, we appreciate it, sir. Thank you.